Let me know if I lose sound again. Thank you for letting me know. There we go. You heard me for a second, huh? And then it died again. There we go. That should be better. I just hate when I don't have a mic on a live, especially. Y'all can't hear me. I think I mumble too much. It's the same when I record a video, honestly. Before I had a mic, felt like I had to yell, and then I still turn my volume up to, at least I think it's twice the volume or whatever. Well, thank you. That weird girl. I'm a weird girl too. I don't remember what I was saying before my mic worked. Dang it. Oh, I was saying for anybody in the chat or anybody who's catching a replay later on, Nightbot should be dropping the link to the current Stitcherhood live that we did this past Saturday so that you can get all your information about the Archway donations that I am a part of doing a drive for. So all of that information is there, as well as links to my partners in care, my partners in craft, their channels. And I don't remember what the other thing was the Spark make along that I'm a part of this month. That too, the live explaining that will also drop in the chat eventually. Or it should. Hey, Camille. Welcome in. I'm hoping I got Nightbot set up correctly to drop that stuff. Because that would be cool. I can't see the stitch. I feel it. There you go. Looks like it worked. How long have I been doing this? Crocheting? I've been crocheting for about 30 years. I've been on YouTube for coming up on a year in February. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. I am so in love with this sweater. The yarn was gifted to me as a Secret Santa gift. And I couldn't wait to turn it into the sweater I immediately imagined. I gradiated it all the way down. I love it. It turned out so perfect. And it's the coziest thing imaginable. Well, hello, Bill. Hi, Billy. Hi, baby. Meow. Excuse me. I don't know what she thinks she's about to climb. Don't you climb that. You sweet baby. Oh, she falls on me. Well, thank you, that weird girl. What can I call you? I could just call you girl. Peekaboo photography. That's adorable. Hello. Macy. Oh, I like it. I have a ridiculous obsession with naming animals, punny musician names. This is Billie Holiday, for example. Um, Years ago, I saved a 17-year-old Chihuahua from being put down strictly for her age. Um, I literally put her in my purse and said, "Nope, she can go home with me then." I named her. She came with the name Maisie, so I started calling her Maisie Gray in the face because she was all gray. Hey, I want you to leave that alone. She's trying to get my Surrey alpaca that's hanging up there. Pika, you're not weird. Okay. And thank you, Don. Nope, she's gonna turn something on my computer because she's stepping on it like cats do. You're weird, Camille. I'm weird too. Let's get weird. Oop, I'm getting tangled. What am I doing here? So what y'all are witnessing right now is the true mess that I am. I'm making this up as I'm going along. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know what the end result looks like in my head. So I'm just trying to achieve something along those lines. Well, hello, Lori. Welcome in. Welcome in. What are you up to? Anything good? What is it, Bill? She really wants my attention tonight. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, did those puppies bark at you? Hi, Jimmy. Hi. Well, hello, sir. Lori's laying in bed. Good for you. Go to sleep. I seriously. So I often, part of the reason that I have so many whips going all the time is because once I have an idea in my head, I need to see it. Even if I don't finish the project immediately, I need to actually see the arm worked up a little bit and have an idea of what is going on, where that's going to go, what that looks like. Um, and then I can set it down just like I did with this project. That's exactly what I did with this project. I had somebody request a make from me, and she didn't specify anything to that other than she just wanted a make from me. And I know her favorite color is purple, and immediately I knew that these yarns were going to go together, and I knew what I was making. So I had to work it up and see it a little bit. don't know how well you can see that. Just to get an idea of what it was going to look like, make sure that it was going to look the way I wanted it to. And then I was able to put it down for actually like 2 whole months, I think, since I've started working on this thing. Because I had to finish Christmas. Well, thank you. Oh, that's a hell of a compliment, Macy. Thank you. And thank you, Don. Good looking out. I spoke with Lori and Camille, who are here in the chat earlier today. And one of the things that I had asked them is if they had any better way of carrying one yarn up to the next spot that you're going to use it when you're using more than one yarn in a project without having to cut your yarn. And Lori had one good suggestion. And then I went ahead and did some more research. And I tell you, I found one video out there that actually pertained to doing like square, working in the round and doing and carrying it up. But her method is nearly identical to what I was doing anyway. So I guess that's just the way it has to be. Oh, this is getting so tangled. What am I doing here? What am I doing? I think I need some like lo-fi something or another. Maybe we need some like Alan Watts talking in the background. Come on, let go. These glasses, I don't know if they're just dirty. They ain't doing it for me. Maybe. Billy. Ooh, she's climbing my yarn, y'all. Oh, yep, that's better. They was dirty. They was dirty. There you go. It looks like the Nightbot stuff I did earlier today worked. Earlier this evening, I should say. Okay, why is this tangling so easily? That's why. There we go. Jimbo.
I wonder
Ooh,
what you would do if you
it
had
was
the
too
power
loud.
to breathe at night any
Oh, it doesn't let it be clickable on mobile. Well, that's crap.
and slip, say, 75 years subject to time.
I guess I could have pulled up my own
I suppose
and see if it works.
filling all your wishes,
Come on.
time to yourself what will be satisfied. Double chair,
What you doing, little boy? Come here. Kitty, 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 kitty.
and then after a couple of months, getting a little taste for something different, and you would move over to an adventure where there were certain dangers involved, the thrill and really the danger. You could rescue princesses from dragons and go on dangerous journeys. Make wonderful explosions, blow them up.
It's like almost perfect. YouTube, that is.
And after you
Almost. But nothing really is it?
forget that you were dreaming, but you think it was all for real. And to be anxious. And then it must be so great when you woke up. Then you'd say, well, like children dare each other. How far out?
We're being positive, aren't we, Camille?
Of being lost, of abandonment of your power. What dimension is that?
This isn't as musicy as I want. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's more my vibe. No commercials, please.
Think of present events as being caused by past events. And therefore, we tend to regard ourselves as
It's the thought that counts, Camille.
as driven along by something.
Sit up, Lex.
Now, to overcome this impression, it's very simple.
Hydrate.
Approach the world through your ears. If you shut your eyes,
By the way, I finished the second row on your Stitcherhood blanket. Hell yeah, Lori, good job.
purely with your ears, and you will realize that the sounds you are hearing
I've decided that whatever the focus project is probably what I'm going to try to work on lives. But if I just can't focus on the focus project, because you know that's a reality all the time, then I have to work on one of the Stitcherhood blankets. That's the only things I'm allowed to to do on a live. This one I need to get in the mail with 20 12 by 12 squares by the beginning of next month. So I gotta get some shiz done. While you were editing your Wednesday video. Well done, Lori. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Is it this way? I guess it doesn't matter. Which way do I like it better? Oh, we're at the point anyway. Oh no. Y'all. Okay, I'm grounded from this one. I don't even want to talk about Damn it. You ready? You want to see what I just did? On live. Ready, ready, ready? Do y'all see what I just did? I turned around and went back here once and then started out again. No, my God, I did it more than that. I've done it for like 5 rows, 4 rows. It's grounded. It's on timeout. I'm done. That's what you thought you did earlier. Son of a. I'm mad. Big mad. Oh. See, this is the universe saying, work on your Stitcherhood blanket, bitch. Right? That's what that was. That's what I'm chalking it up to. And how pretty that is. I'm not the biggest on orange most of the time, unless it's like with a lot of pink. But it's so pretty. Well, thanks, Macy. I love that my hair matches my jacket and I didn't pick out this yarn. Excuse me, good grief. All right, glasses. Use your tools, Lex. Whoopsie poopsies. Damn it all to hell. Whatever. Everything. It's froggable. All that yarn is totally easily froggable. None of it is clingy or toothy. So hallelujah for that, right? Right. Damn it. No, now I lost interest, sir. Go away. Shush. I want Billy, what you doing? He's beating up on the boy. It's not showing me what I want. There it is. That's what I want. Ivy. Ooh, what's up? Let's see. Lori says, well, the reason I'm only finished with row 2 is because about 3/4 the way through row 2, I realized I had a massive mistake in one little part of row 1. Oh. All right, Dawn. Sleep sweet. Thanks for being here. What did I do? 1, 2. It makes you feel better. I was so out of it all night that I almost took Flynn, my cat, Prozac instead of mine. Ooh, let's not do that, Lori. Which reminds me, y'all reminded me yesterday too. I don't think I took my damn pills again today. What is today? Monday? Nope, didn't take my pills. Go me. I mean, I took the ones that make me do things, but that's in a separate container, you know? It's easy for me to forget on those days that I don't spend quite as much time in here. Well, hello, Yasmin. I'm going to guess that's how that's pronounced. Welcome in. Oops, nope. Well, actually, that's what I wanted to do now, I think. Hold on. I'm going to try something else. Well, thanks, Laura. You sleep sweet. Let you see the blanket, please. That's what I have going on so far. Yes. Good night, Lori. I don't have a lot of experience doing square center out. I kind of wish I had done my trick of using the bigger hook for the first row. I wish I had done that with the first round. I'm not going back to try it, but kind of wish I had. And you also crochet, Yasmin. That's awesome. What are you working on? Got anything on your hook? There we go. Yes, a cardigan. Am I turning every row? Hell no. I know it'll probably spiral, but no, I'm not turning every row. Your first block stitch blanket, I didn't, and it's slightly twisted, but I actually liked the trippy look. Girl, that's exactly what I was about to say. Is I think that is that what this is? Is this the block stitch? I'm watching from Kashmir, India. Beautiful. What time is it where you're at? It is currently 11:46 p.m. where I'm at. Yeah, I like the twisted look. I think that so honestly, I think that turning and going the other way, it does have its place, and this is actually one of those things that I would almost feel it has its place for. Um, I don't like that look at all. I hate that look when you're using not necessarily a variegated yarn. Well, yes, but like long strips of color. And then you're turning in the corner and going back the other way. So you're creating these big blocks that by the time it wraps back around to the other side, it's a totally different color. So the colors never meet in the corner and it drives me freaking nuts. I hate it. I like the spiral. I like the trippy hippie shit. Your main color was black and it was the Caron Zinnias. Oh, yeah. I love that colorway. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see the little bit of the way that the vortex gradiates as well as is variegated. Once this starts getting bigger, I'm hoping you'll be able to see that, but I'm not counting on it. All right. One skein of the zinnias left. Can you not get that one anymore? Is that not available? I've never used Care on 1 pound until my dad's blanket. So I've not fallen down that rabbit hole. I'm not familiar with their palette. Get over here and make this easier. Investigating. Dang it. There we go. You don't know, but I would expect not because all those yarn companies changed up. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking. I got a hug finish tonight. That was a year and a half ago. Nice. I've watched some of your old videos. I don't know if I remember seeing that one. Maybe I did, because I feel like I saw you do something with the zinnia. A blanket with zinnia. Have you done more than one blanket with the zinnia? Crochet. It's 12:19 p.m. in Kashmir. Lunchtime. Maybe. It's in the blanket parade, and I did a short with some granny squares with the zinnia. Okay. So I did see it, I think, then, in the blanket parade. I do believe I've watched that one. Oh, that's horrible. Ow. I'm an old lady and it hurts sometimes. uh, Thank you. I made it with Caron Color on my Halo and gradiated the bottom in stripes. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Hi, Camille. Are you coming to see me, baby? Hey, sweet boy. He's creeping over. That's a video I wish I could do again. I needed better lighting. I will struggle with my lighting. Ah, damn. Yeah, I think I have figured out a solution for my lighting issue for where I have one spot in this office where I could record a tutorial, but the lighting is so crappy right in that little corner. But I think that I have figured it out today how I can improve that. Shiz is getting real. You're looking at some 14 by 14 granny squares and extra texture, gorgeous flowery ones. Yeah, the lighting's good for this light. Maybe I need to figure out how to like film like you do your lives and sit here and do it for tutorials. It'd be a hell of a lot more comfortable. Yep, I've put a lot of lights in this area. I have them all on a thing that I can just turn the whole room off when I leave every night. It's all in one switch. Can I make a tutorial for a baby blanket? Well, I'm going to be doing tutorials for a couple different stitches that could be used for blanket of any size that you want to work it up to. That's up to you. I have a couple of patterns in mind that are very continuous in that way that you can just decide when you want to end it and put a border on it. So, yes, I'm going to say. Okay, Camille, I hope everything's okay. Hi, Bill. I am not a fan of making amigurumi. I'm a fan of amigurumi. I don't like making it. I've made a few things, but they're very wonky because I'm not good at following patterns. Oops. I have decided rather to employ, friends of mine who are very good at amigurumi to do the amigurumis for me. I have two very young kids that love amigurumi, but their mama doesn't like making them. I am using, this is Premier Just Yarn, just a basic 4-weight acrylic, 100% acrylic in the colorway purple. And again, basic 4-weight acrylic. This is Big Twist Vortex, which is no longer available in the colorway Bird of Paradise. That's what's going into this Stitcherhood blanket that I'm working on. This blanket will be donated to a domestic violence center in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas. To be a staple piece for an individual in their new transitional home, and that they get to take with them into their new life after that. So there's a bunch of us making blankets and gathering other donations of sorts for this project. I live in Utah in the United States. Mm-hmm. What are you doing, June? You're gonna spill that food, dude. I'm wondering if Camille's putty's okay. Oh, I knew you were gonna do that, Jimmy. Damn it. You just spilled cat food all over the place. Dang it. I worked on it. We were on kind of winter break, and I had a couple of very chill days in a row. So it took me all together over the course of like 4 days to make the sweater with a 6.5 millimeter hook. This is Caron Colorama Halo. Claims to be a 5 weight, but I think it's more like a 4 weight, but with fuzz. You threw all the food on the floor, you dingbat. Stinking cat. Oh, wait. How did I want to do this? I'm going to do that, I think. What am I doing? Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. 2, 3. I wonder if those last two that I did look any different. I honestly can't tell. Which stitch? It's all. So this is here. Actually, I can show you. Do this. Let's see if it's going to show me pictures. I think it's this one. There you go. So you can see, no, maybe not so much with that one. This one, maybe? I don't know. One of these, you can tell that it's a hexagon cardigan. And then I've added the stripes at the bottom. Horrible pictures that my husband took. Don't judge me. But there you are. It's a hexagon cardigan, just elongated. Let's see if I can get rid of the green screen now. I remember how. There we go. Yeah, thank you. I'm very, very pleased. I never actually made anything and kept it for myself until about the last year. And this is by far my favorite thing that I have made myself so far. I don't daily. I'm still raising two very young children. I don't have time to go live daily. I typically go live Monday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And I have decided that I'm going to do some middle of the nights. If I'm up and crocheting anyway, I'm going to start going live. This is my first middle of the night live, actually. So hopefully I will see you again. I don't know when. It's just going to be whenever I'm available. I am scheduled to do a live Saturday the 17th on Lori's Stories and Crochet. We're getting together to do some Stitcherhood stitching, as well as with Camille at Camille's Creations. Mm. Well, thank you. I enjoyed your company. Have a fantastic day and fantastic week. Oop. Yes, hopefully we will see you again. Whoops. That's not the stitch I'm supposed to do. Oh my gosh. Nope. Got to chain first. 2, 3. Well, hello there, Jennifer Redgate. Toodles, Yasmin. What are you up to this late, Jennifer? I'm good. I am doing kind of an experiment. I'm up pretty late usually hooking anyway, so I figure I may as well go live and see how that goes. So this is my first time doing a middle of the night live. Welcome in. Working on my Stitcherhood blanket after royally screwing up on the other project I'd started working on and realizing I was going to have to frog about 5 rows. Thankfully, the project's it's not very big yet, so I'm still a little burned on it at the moment, though. What am I making? You're crocheting. You're up usually as well. Nice. Excuse me. I don't know if you've heard of the Stitcherhood. Myself, Lori at Lori Stories and Crochet, and Camille at Camille's Creations, announced the Stitcherhood mission, raising donations, primarily queen size blanket donations for transitional housing through a DV center in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So this is my first Stitcherhood blanket that I'm trying to get done. We're quarterly going to be doing some giveaways to participants who have made a donation. We have a plan set out for the next year to see what we can accomplish. Oh, thank you. You did hear. Excellent. I do have Nightbot dropping the link for the live that we did Saturday that details what we're doing, what the plan is. We do plan on putting out a video clarifying. Just haven't done that quite yet. And thank you. I am thrilled as you know what over this sweater. I received this yarn as a Christmas gift, my Secret Santa gift, and needed my sweater immediately. So, excellent, Jennifer. We even have what we call the hookup. We've had some people say that they don't necessarily have the time to make a queen size blanket, but they do have the yarn available. And we already have our first directed donation that is going out tomorrow morning to somebody who is committed to making a blanket with their yarn that they're receiving. So I'm very excited. This is a very exciting project, and it feels really good to be able to do something for these people. Might you agree? I'm confused. Mint, yes, you agree. I was like, is that a person I don't know? Gotcha, gotcha. I never know how loud I can get away with my music being while I'm on a live. I mean, I'm not monetized, so I guess I can get away with it for now, but what are you working on? Are you hooking? Did you say you're hooking? I believe you did. Why else would you be awake with me? Oh, goodness gracious. And tell me I look like a raccoon. Girl, you're supposed to be in my mirror. You gotta tell me these things. Hi, handsome boy. My kitty's looking at me. You're hooking, making a scarf with sleeves and a poncho and another scarf. And I look fine. Well, yeah, now I do. It's a little better. Oh. So here's the thing about doing lives in the middle of the night. That could get addictive, and it could cause me to sleep even less than I normally do. That's what I just thought of. Maybe not, though. I don't know. I guess it depends on the live. Sometimes I'm buzzed afterward, sometimes I'm tired afterward. Hey there, I have a hard time sleeping. I crochet till I fall asleep. Yep, pretty much. And the first time I doze, I have to force myself to get up and go upstairs. I love this song. Got hung up for a second. Yeah, the first few rounds of this, I wasn't sure I liked it, but the bigger it gets, the more I'm liking it. I'm holding it up so I can look at it too, but look, it's so cute. I'm liking it now. And I'm getting into like a flow making it, so. Woohoo! Party people. Because this is how I party, right? Well, thank you. It's 2:16 a.m. It is 12:17 here. Hell yeah, it is. This jam, my goodness, specifically funny story, probably 15 or so years ago, at least 15 years ago, my brother told me about this girl. And I never actually bothered to listen to her. I don't remember why. It's one of those things like I didn't used to get on YouTube. It didn't occur to me to utilize that to listen to new to me music. And so I just didn't, without the thought of access, never got into it, right? And then it came on shuffle probably like 6 or so months ago on a random, like, I have YouTube Music set up now, and so I'll pick a song and then it'll just choose all kinds of new stuff I've never heard that's along that same vein, right? And that it brought up Sylvan Esso. That's who that is. Sylvan Esso. And I thought, that's who Tanner told me about. I verified that at Christmas. It is, in fact, the one that he told me about 15, 20 years ago that I should have listened to then. I have listened to this album most of my life, I feel like. Probably literally more of my life. More than half of my life. I don't know what year it came out. Yeah. Lost it. There we go. Getting into enough of a flow that I feel like I will definitely have minimally one blanket for donation by the end of March. That's our first quarter. Yep, I do that. Let it play in random music. I'm a music person for sure. Hell yeah. What are you into? What do you love? I fall down a playlist lately of Holy Locust, the Taxpayers, Massive Attack, Sylvan Esso. Who else have I been listening to? I feel like that's the majority of it lately. Long Sought Rest. Fun little punks that I've discovered recently. Got a couple good songs I really like. I love punks with banjos. Something about a punk with a banjo or mandolin. Ugh, a punk with a mandolin. Hey. You like all kinds of music. You live in New Hampshire. My cousin lives in New Hampshire. I've been listening to BB King and a lot of blues. Beautiful. Listen to all kinds of stuff. Oh, that's cool though. Yep, absolutely. I have a whole vinyl set, well, a big crate of vinyls sitting over here. I think I've got everything from Harry Belafonte to Tori Amos, Massive Attack, William Elliott Whitmore in there. Who else do I have in there right now? Bikini Kill, I think, is in there right now. David Bowie, I think. I don't know. I do. My cousin has lived in Nashua, New Hampshire, for like almost her whole life. She lived in Boston for a little while, but she's been in Nashua most of her life. She's still there. Oh, her brother's there too. One of their sisters just moved to Denmark. Uh, And where am I at? I'm in eastern Utah. Not from here, but this is where I landed. This is honestly the town that I ended up moving to. It's really like of all the places I've lived and or frequented, traveled, this is the only thing that's felt like home. That's where you're from, is Boston. I live in Manchester, not too far from Nashville. And yes, Utah is beautiful. I've never managed to make it up to New England. I've not made it up to that corner of the country, and I've not made it into the very southwestern corner of the country. The most southwestern I've been, I don't know if you would call maybe Vegas. I think that's as far west as I've been, is Vegas. I don't know if that's as far southwest as I've been. I think. Whatever. How's the weather here? Shoot, it was like 30 degrees and kind of rainy today. I mean, it's not cold enough to actually like stay snow once it's on the ground, you know what I mean? So I just have a mud pit for a backyard and 4 dogs to track it in the house. It's crappy weather. And cold right now. Right? If it's gonna be so damn cold, just give me real snow to at least like cover the ground. I'm so frustrated. So sick of sweeping and mopping. Okay, you can't sleep. Have I been to Santa Fe? Nope, I have not. I have not. I think Vegas is the furthest southwest as I've been. I need contact solution. My eyes are dry. Ooh. Oh, old lady bones, old lady bones. Snowing here and been icy as well. That sucks too. No, let's see. I've seen and or spent time in most of the Midwest. I love Montana. Um, Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, Missouri. As far as South Carolina. Oh, oh, I can see. Somehow, I think I drove through Colorado, but yeah, I did. But it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's like as much time as I've spent in Colorado yet. I think Santa Fe would be a great place for. Ooh. Nope, use your tools, Lex. I'm gonna have to start saving some money because there's going to end up being a trip, and I'm gonna be super upset if I can't be there. Oh, I know. Believe me, I I scored a book at the thrift store recently that's all about the geographic aspects of the Colorado Plateau. Um, Doing a little bit of research, and I've been talking to my parents about exploring more. So I'm at least going to start exploring, rock hounding, what have you, probably in Colorado as well, a little bit. I'm hoping at least. It's hard to get, I mean, it's hard to imagine them coming out to play with me in the desert because they already live 2.5 hours away from me. So by the time they get here and then we got to go out to the desert or for those kinds of adventures. Now, I can't remember the name of the town. Pul, Par something. I don't remember. Not far over the border is like 2.5 hours the other way from me in Colorado. We drove through Tennessee. Oh my God, Tennessee. Oh, I love Tennessee. I love the Smoky Mountains specifically. I spent a good portion of my childhood in those mountains. They make me happy. I've never been to California, Oklahoma, Texas, or Florida. I've never been to any of those places you've been to, Jennifer. We've basically, between you and I, Jennifer, we've got almost the whole country covered. You've traveled so much. I think you're semi close to the Four Corners in Mesa. Yeah, I was looking at the Four Corners as a potential meeting place, but it didn't math in a way that I liked, I think. I don't remember what the deal was, but I wasn't thrilled with it. That's what I remember. One of these days, man, one of these days. Motor trucker. I added a whole extra stitch there. Oh well. Ain't no one else gonna know but me. Nobody gonna know but me. Ain't nobody gonna know but me and you, 'cause you were here to witness it. Shh, we're not talking about it. I'm not fixing it. Aubrey feels. Montana is beautiful, and Colorado, yes. I don't know Colorado as much, but I know quite a bit of Montana. I have driven through Montana at least, hell, I would say at least, oh, 6, 7 times. No, God, total, I would say somewhere around 10 times through damn near one end of Montana to the other. I've spent time, unfortunately, in a stupid situation in Miles City. I got stranded there for a minute with a blown transmission. Um, where else? Great Falls. And I can't think of the name of the other town. Damn. I cannot for the life of me. Oh, yeah. Hell of a long way. I literally, I won't get into a lot of the details, but I left Salt Lake City and my transmission blew about 50 miles out. Well, I lost fifth gear in a stick shift. Um, about 50 miles outside of Miles City, Montana, which is about the halfway point to my destination in Minot, North Dakota. So that was super fun. Let me tell you. What in the world? I did another goofy. That's a really interesting screw up that I did there, and I'm not fixing that either. I don't care. I can't wait for Camille to look at this and be like, ooh, so many flaws. You've never lived anywhere but Colorado? You've been to Washington, Oregon, California, Utah, Nevada, Arizona, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. Good grief. Oh, yeah, I've been to Alaska. I forgot about that. I accidentally ended up in Wisconsin because I took a wrong turn somewhere in the middle of the night on a space cruise with a bunch of friends while I was going to college in Minnesota. Minnesota, did you hear that? Oh, for fun. I can't say Minnesota without a Minnesota accent. Excuse me. Good grief. I have been to Canada before you had to have a passport to be there. When I was in high school, when you turned 18, you jumped the border to go to the bar. Oh, yeah, South Dakota. Yeah. Now there's two screw ups in that row. Now I want to fix it. I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's where my soul escaped. I had cousins that lived in South Dakota for a while. Them I visited. I stayed with them off and on. South Dakota's beautiful, at least the parts I've seen. There ain't nothing in Iowa. There ain't nothing in Nebraska. There ain't nothing in Kansas. Not even Dorothy in Toto. Missouri's beautiful. Illinois, parts of it are beautiful. I don't know. I guess I don't know the other parts of it. I just don't have high expectations. It's weird too because nearly all of the travel is as an adult and over 30. Wow, nice. Yeah, a lot of mine was after high school at least. Alaska was my senior year of high school. Well, the summer before my senior year. Yeah, I'm not a fan of flying either. I've never actually gotten sick on an airplane. I just stay nauseous the entire time. And I swear I have like hot flashes. I hate it. I hate flying. I can't imagine going overseas in an airplane. Oh, oh, I would be so sick the whole time. Or like need to try to sleep the whole time. Didn't like flying either. Force yourself to think about how flying is statistically safer than driving. Yeah. I've I grew up doing road trips though. We would literally drive from 40 miles away from the Canadian border in the middle of freaking North Dakota all the way down to St. Louis and spend a month there and then go to Eastern Tennessee and spend 2 weeks there and then go back to St. Louis for a couple of days and then head home. Like, and did that over and over again, or did trips down to South Dakota, or when I lived in Minneapolis, I went back and forth between Minneapolis and Minot every month minimally. Like, I like road trips. there's there's nostalgia and comfort, a lot of familiarity. I want to be able to do that with my girls eventually. There are many places I would like to drive to with them, many things I'd like to see along the way. Hi, Jimmy, you handsome boy. My kitty's over there just staring at me. Oh, you're such a pretty boy. I like driving through the states. There's lots to see. Yep, exactly. If I have the time to take in the whole experience, that's the preference for sure, is to drive. Do it, Lori. Go to sleep. I'm sure I will minimally see you in a video tomorrow. Or see you on the streets. It has been about an hour and a half, I suppose. I don't know. What the hell is the point, though? I'm not going to sleep. Tomorrow's your interview with Margaret. Oh, exciting. I love that lady. Mint Aruba. Arabia. Either way, I suppose. Maybe not. Jennifer Regate, do you participate in the mals very often? Any of the crochet alongs or make alongs? Do you know about the one I'm co hosting right now? There's a lot of questions all at once. I apologize. I'll wait. Uh, You know you haven't, but I'd like my work is slowing down, so I'm interested in an excellent. So this month I am collaborating. That link right there, the Spark Magical Mal with Michelle and Cheyenne Live Fantastical. That link is for the live where we explain um, what the mal is. Any art form whatsoever. It could be drawing, painting, singing, dancing, crochet, knit, quilting, whatever the hell, needle felting, cross stitch, I don't care. The theme is the spark. Um, you just submit any project. You can even take a previous whip that you haven't finished. The only thing is you have to finish it in the month of January. Once it's finished, then email by January 31st at 11:59 Mountain Standard Time to Michelle's email, which is in my description box at all times at this point in time. Email that to her by then, and you'll be put on a wheel to win a prize either from her and Cheyenne or from myself. And then, of course, if you're looking for another project, we're doing a year-long thing for the Stitcherhood. Looking for a queen size blanket or two or three, however many you could do. Whatever one can do. Awesome. What did Lori say? I'm so excited about my Sparks project for January. I'm so excited to see what you do. You are one of the most creative people. I can't wait to see what you came up with. Guess I shouldn't sing that. Hi, babe. Can I pet you? We gotta give the kitty love. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. Oh, this baby. He's the new baby. I need him to love the loves, right? Well, thank you. I have several going. Actually, I have pieces to one of them right here. Well, hi, Billy. You darling thing, you. She had to lay on the FO. Look at that turd. She's sleeping on the FO. Hello, Tank. Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all, Tank. I'm sorry. You still desperately need to finish the bookcase cardigan, then you can do the Sparks thing. You've got this, girl. That thing is amazing. Can I have this bag right here, Bill? Thank you, doll. I have all these squares done, and most all of them have their borders on them now. And then I have to sew them all together for one of the other Archway blankets that I'm doing. They look like dream catchers. I have that in gold, in this like raisin color, in this coral color, in this dark sage color. That is another one of the Archway blankets I have going. Um, and then I have one with Colorama Halo in, I think it's called Beet Red or something like that. You love the black kitty. We do 2 black cats. And, yep, I have a short hair black cat that's Billy Holiday, and then a long hair black cat that is Eartha Kitt. Is that Willow Granny? I don't I don't think so. I don't know what this was called. It looks like a dream catcher to me. You see that? I I would have to get the book down to be able to tell you what it was called. It looks like dream catchers to me. What is the other one? The Colorama Halo. Oh, and then I want to do I want to figure out how to do panels on the Centro and use the Bloom DK that I got. Um, from Frizzy Bee. I actually pulled some of it out earlier. So this stuff I have in 2 different colors. I have it in this colorway and then an apricot colorway. So I want to create panels in both of the colors and then sew the panels together for a queen size blanket. And then what was the other one? Oh, I do have another continuous granny that I had originally started for something else, but I'm going to turn it into an Archway blanket. Doing any better, Tank? Hope you're holding up okay over there. Are you just especially sick right now, or is this a regular breathing treatment or breathing issue? You have a creamsicle cat and a cat that looks like she was thrown in a bucket with a possible. Yes, exactly. I have more than I'm willing to talk about at the moment. Sounds so cute. Love cats. All fur babies. Yes. Well, hi, Bill. I was talking to Jimmy and Bill showed up. You do 8-10 treatments a day. You have COPD. On oxygen 24/7. Okay. That sounds like a lot. I'm sorry. I've needed to be on oxygen a couple of times, and that's such an exhausting existence. Or at least it was what I was going through. The baby's about to pounce Billy. Oh, did Lori say goodnight for real? You took magnesium and melatonin. All right. Sleep sweet, my friend. Quit talking to me and go to bed. Oops, I missed. This is old hat for me. Oh, gotcha. Your sister was on oxygen. Well, that's amazing, Lori. Good for your sister. Oh my goodness, Billy, you scared me. Oh. Oops. Nope. I broke my brain, y'all. Ah, guten Tag. That's almost all the German I know. Thank God for modern and holistic medicine. Hell yes. And so many people suffer with COPD. Yeah. Ugh. My dad was diagnosed with COPD. He's not at that point yet, but he was diagnosed, and that's how his father spent the last about decade of his life. And it was pretty brutal, from my understanding. It's the only life you know. Well, just life, isn't it? Oops. Oh, good. As long as you're out there living your life to the fullest, my friend, whatever and however that is defined for you. Oh, Billy's looking around like she wants to start climbing things. I'm not liking it. It's making me nervous. Yes, go to bed, Laurie. Love you. Billy. Yep, she climbed. Mommy's little beastie. Right? Love life to the fullest and agree it's too short. Yep. I've known two different people in my life who have had on their hands, so one of them right here and right here, and one of them right here and right here, tattooed love life. I love it. Ugh, I just rediscovered where I bit the crap out of my lip earlier. God, Billy, please stop. She got down on the floor. Hopefully she'll quit. You have tats there, free spirit on those spots. I love it. I have butterflies don't belong in nets. That's as close as I've got to there. You get to crochet all you want to. Hell yeah, you do. See, silver linings. Pluck the silver linings and F the rest, is what I say. Right? Take the blessings and run with the good. Mm. Getting decent size already. Look at that. Awesome. You're gonna try to go to sleep. Good to see you too. Thanks for hanging out. I think I'm gonna make it another 15 minutes on here, make it to my 2 hour mark, and then at least call it a night publicly. Thanks for keeping me company, Jennifer. And I will see you on the street. Mm. Oh my gosh. You go back to bed too, Tank. Good night. Thanks for popping in on me. Mm. Shoot, maybe I'll just call it a night. Not even do the 15 minutes. Kind of want to watch a video. I have a couple more on my watch list for that I put on there today, I should say. All right, y'all. If you are catching the replay, please check out the chat replay. Check out those links. If you need details on the Stitcherhood blanket donation drive, that is where you will find it, or in my description box below. So I hope you are all sleeping peacefully if you're not here. So I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.